Hi, race fans, here we go. Charlotte here tonight. That's right, my backyard here. And we got the Clean Racing League Truck Series. About to blast this 1.5 mile track here. Qualifying. Let's let you watch some of the sights and sounds of this and stay tuned because we're going to go racing here tonight. And it's going to be a thriller. As always, at the Clean Racing League. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Grid them up. We're going racing. All right. See who's going to put this thing, man, in victory lane here tonight. Jamie Horn, look at that. Putting it on pole. I know mama's out there going, woo-hoo. All right, here we go. Jamie Horn, look at that. Put it on pole. Woo. Rob Sherwood's right there with him. To Charlotte. Interesting track. Very interesting. 1.5 miles. But it's a track that track position is kind of keen on. And, you know, I know some of the guys were out there talking earlier about that. And some of them talking about skill issue, too. Excuse me. It's going to be interesting because track position can come into play here. And that's going to be the big one. I mean, you know, you got guys back here in the back. Let's look. Although we always got to look, see what Fred's in. Oh, he's in the Pepsi machine tonight. Okay, he's drinking. He's drinking good. I like that. Awesome, awesome. Nice, nice. There's Chris Smith. Hope Chris Smith. I mean, you know, we got to keep him in our thoughts of players. Know he's been going through some surgeries and stuff. So here we go. Pace cars in. We're going Charlotte Racing tonight. Clean Racing League. Jamie Horn. He's on the horn here. Green flags are flying. Boy, Abram Ghost, they can't see me. Out front, Justin Carey right there on his back bumper. Horns falling back to third. Like I said, this track, man, get real slick, real tight, real quick. Rob Sherwood's right there along with him. You can also use up your tires very quickly, too. Eric Anderson, he's up there. He's battling hard. Look at him. Well, I guess I could say, you know, he switched it up. Got a lot of veteran trucks out here like that. Navy. You know, it's Memorial Day. Got to give our hats off to some of the ones, the veterans. Yeah. Anderson's right along with him. You got Jacob Blazer. Got Stewart right there with him also. Matthew Dyer. Rozzy. Side by side racing. They'll stay side by side for a little while. After a while, this thing will spread out. Then you'll just see kind of little groups kind of get together a little bit there. Anderson up high. You got to keep this thing down low. Now, after a while, when the tires get a little worn, sure, you'll jump it up there. What's up, Sandra? Horn's not doing too bad. He's only fallen back to 5th. This is kind of a momentum style track. You've got to keep your rhythm going. Looks like he might be playing the long run game. I enjoyed this track, but man, I'm going to tell you what, if you get out of rhythm just a little bit and get stuck maybe up on that high side for too long, bam, it's going to hurt you. Oh, in the wall! And the walls come crumbling down. That was Don Blazer, by the way. Smacked it. Easy to do here, too. You can see the truck get tight, get up our top side. Again, maybe, I mean, I'm not sure how the trucks will react on here. I know the next-gen cars, wait. The trucks might react a little bit like they used to, where, yeah, you want to kind of stay down low if you possibly can. Kind of let it drift coming out of the turn. Grant right with him. Boyer. Anderson, Stewart. And yeah. Gotta bunny hop that thing a little bit. Got Anderson, Stewart, Ozzy, Blazer, Kenny, Dyer. Still got side-by-side racing happening right now. Right around about that 6th place on back spot. But Eric Anderson's coming. We're watching this battle, man, unfold. Look at it. It's good. Oh, look, got a little tight coming out of the turn there. Navy machine did. It's Anderson. See him right there. Easy to do on this track. And the guy on the outside, next thing you know, it could be right up into him. Not a lot you can do, but he's Stewart right there too. Speed Ranch setups. Gotta give a shout out to Premier Setup also. Proudly sponsoring it here on the OSR Network. On the outside, Jeremy Moore. Rozzy right there with him. Evan Kenny. And that just shows you right there. I mean, Kenny's one of the faster drivers here in the league. But here at Charlotte, I mean, yeah, he's up 4 spots. But after a while, it's so tough to keep coming through the field here. Everybody's kind of even. Lap times are like right there on top of each other. Matter of fact, well, besides Ghost out there kind of just obliterating the field, we're really only maybe a 10th off, a little over a 10th throughout most of this field. They're right there on each other just a little bit. I mean, Ghost right now, he's setting the pace. Hopefully he's not tearing his tires up too much. Justin Carey's right there with him. Time will tell. Now, the bad thing, it's like a double-edged sword here. If you go at the beginning and get a big enough lead, like Ghost has got a pretty good lead, only 7 tenths. I'm talking about a big lead, like if you get, I don't know, second and a half, 2-second lead. By the time they start reeling you in, it'll be about pit stop time. Theoretically. And that's kind of the double-edged sword here. You can run the truck hard, get out front. Yeah, they're going to run you down. But about that time, you might lose the lead still. Heck, you might fall to 3rd. But then when you pit, guess what? Bam, you're right back in that same position. It almost forces you as a driver. Back here, these guys are battling tough. As a driver, it almost forces you to run more aggressive than what you want to. If you're a conservative style driver, Charlotte, can be, but sometimes Charlotte not. Kind of makes sense out there. I know it's all I need. Guess what old Nathan Brown in? The corn hub. Good grief. Well, we've got sweet corn, sour corn, dull corn, hard corn. I don't know. Soft corn. I couldn't tell you. Ah, Lord. Good grief. Smith right behind him. What's going on in front of him right there? Oh, that's Kenny. Rozzy. They're going at each other. So we're about 14 into this one. Got a good one. All right now everybody's been kind of patient the best they can. Got Peterson right now. He's trying to work over, looks like Blazer. Got Smith. Just single file. Like I said, you're going to have these little, kind of like cluster styles here. Right now, Rob Sherwood runs down Ghost. Takes that top spot, and that's what I was talking about right there. I'll be eating them tires up just a little bit. Looks like old Justin Carey back here working over Jamie. Jamie's trying to work him over. Nice looking throwback on the trucks. Let's go to the field here and look. Memorial Day, you got a lot of saluted style trucks. I like it. Like it. Ghost right there behind them. All Tice. Invar Solar Machine. Carey. Look at that. Stars and stripes on everybody. Woo. Nice. Look over there on Jamie Horn. Got Jacob Grant. Filling up there in 6th. Stewart. Back there in the 7th place spot. Eric Anderson up there in the 8th. Matthew Dyer right behind him running strong in 9th. Jeremy Moyer, he's up there. The 10th place spot. Evan Kinney. Liquid Death. Man, that sounds lethal. Up in 11th. What's that, Dominic Rozzy? Hanging on to the 12th. Jeffrey Weimer. Up there 13, 14. Zachary Peterson as he just moves around. Nathan Brown. Brown's got the American Corn Hub machine. 15th. Chris Smith. TheCleanRacing.com. Hit the logo on the back there too, Chris. He's up in 16th. Don Blazer. Hammer down. Woo! 17th. Ricky Hughes. Up in 18th. Chuck Cobb hanging on to the 19th place spot. You got Corey Rainey. He's trying to put his Bush machine up underneath him. He's in 20th. Robert Stevenson there in 21st. Paul Turner. Under the Fallen. You're right, brother. Dude. Up in 22nd. Dear Barry. Hey, Nav. How's that? 23rd. Jordan Brockle. Seen him in a while. Number 24. Jeff Zappa. 25th. And old Fred. The Pepsi machine. Frederick. 26. Brings us right back around here at old Sherwood, who had kind of an up and down season. Comes in, he has a good run, and then the next pow. All right, Rob Sherwood, though, like I said, man, he's had an up and down season. The man has just been here and there. Got Altice right behind him. Ghost, he's sitting up there in third. Gary's holding it up in fourth. Orange there in fifth, and he's got Stewart breathing down his back door. So, be interesting to see when pit stops here. I think they're going to take it to the halfway point as we're up here about lap 25 already. Tell you what, step away. Been a good, clean one so far. We'll step away, take a commercial break. We'll be right back in a few.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, it means a ton to the person, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, with the families, the doctors, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I wanted to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
All right, back here at it. They're at it too. Look at this battle up front. And about that 4th place spot, Stewart, Carey, and company. They're all jacked up on top of each other. Let's see what happens with this. Few little pit stops. Uh-oh, yellow flag. Paul Turner crashing. What happened? Came by himself. Oh, he just lost it. Oh. We went off the track up here. Oh, got bumped in the back. Almost got sent around. Oh, Rainey almost had a rainy day right there. Wow. Caution, first one of the night. Now we're going to get pit stops. Who's going to get full tires and fuel? Everybody should. I don't think 2 tires going to work here. Right, Sherwood gets it back out front. Don't blink, Sherwood. Now that's bad. All right. That light still on the pace car? Yeah. Add them up side by side. Here we go. On back green here tonight. Been a good one so far. Green flag.
Green flag.
Sherwood drops the hammer. We're back racing, and they're already beating and banging. And we got one truck slow, Justin Carey. And a truck off the track in the back. Zap him. Zapped him. Pow. Get your pow. Done. Ghost did not get the start he wanted. Now he's got several trucks breathing down his back door. Grant and Company got a good raceman going on right behind them, back there in the backside. Looks good throughout the field too. So far, Rob Sherwood's got him leading. Going out. Looking strong. Love this so far. See, man, it's a tailgate party right now. Sherwood, Altai, Stewart, Grant, Dyer. Ghost right behind them. You go a little further on back around about 10th place spot. Everybody's kind of settled down. Hold on to, boy, that was close. Man, what a save. What a save. Chris back there going, guys, come on, man. They're trying to wake me up. Wow. It definitely wake you up. Got battles going on around about 7. Battles going on back here. 007 Night Pro machine. Nav. Hughes right here along with him, Rainey. Got Peterson. And Carey. Rossi. Around the 9th place spot. Got Stewart still leading this one out front. Stewart right there along with him. Sherwood's trying to see if he can't close back in. You got Grant. We got a couple cars off the track in the back here. Sliding through the infield. That is Gordon Brockle. He get that thing back straight going. We're good. All right, see what happened to him here. Like he got turned just a little bit. Tried to hold on to it. Oh, the 007 went through the field, and they stayed on it. Nice. Okay. Wow. Action on the track. Nathan Brown. Brown's doing it for us right now. Jamie at? Jamie is... Oh, what happened to Jamie? Took 2 tires. Why? Why? No. Man. Oh. Maybe that's a strategy later on the race? Huh. Hurt a little bit too. Anderson right there with him. Look at Rob Sherwood. He's closing in, going for the lead. This is a battle. He's going on the inside. He's got Stewart hanging to the outside. We're getting close, about halfway home in this one. Sherwood's right there on the inside of him to be able to make that pass. Tough to pass sometimes here because you kind of need that truck to go up. Oh, he diamonds it off into the turn. Stewart's going to give him some room. He just can't get the rotation coming off the turn. That's the problem. Battle up front. That's going to let Grant actually close in also. The more they battle, the better off Grant's going to be. Going to close this gap up. Wow. Very nice. Loving it so far. Good race. Very good race. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Let me hear who your favorite driver is. Who you pulling for? Oh, who you got, Sandra? You know who you got out there? Horn. Jamie. He's trying to can't come through the field a little bit. Right now, this battle up front, it looks like Sherwood's going to take it. Going to make it smooth. Bam! Very nice. Rob Sherwood to the front. Looks like he's taking a little more easier path. Yeah. What do we got so far? Sherwood out front. Lap 50 right now. Very good. Again, who you rooting for out there? Sherwood looks strong. Let's go a little bit further on back here. We're past halfway. Motoring it here tonight, Charlotte. Clean Racing League.com, that is. If you're looking for a good league, we only had one caution here tonight. Hey, come on, that is awesome. Whoa! Altai says, I'm trying to make the pass in the grass. I don't know if the solar machine's going to hold up to that one or not. Yeah, that was a little bit of a sketchy. Altai's Ghost. Matthew right there with him. See what these two, let's see if Ghost can actually close in. Got Peterson back there 2 and 7th. Watch this battle here because it's actually heating up just a little bit. Got Stewart too, he's running a little bit high. They're going to be closing in on him pretty soon here. I get a 3-truck deal. And I like what Sherwood's doing out front here too. Kind of being patient. Don't overuse the truck. Don't abuse it. Don't overuse those tires. There you go. Don't overdo it. So we've got 3 trucks right here, nose to tail. Man, they're beating and banging in the wall. Hold on to it. Was like a rocking horse right there. All Tice got shoved in the wall. Dire Ghost went around. It happened fast here at Charlotte. You gotta run up on somebody's back tailgate. Next thing you know, you got a party. Here comes Ghost. He's gonna look around Grant if he can make that pass happen. It's still a door-to-door race. Abram Ghost, who is the defending champ. The problem, and let's look at the points, by the way. Bring them up. I can find them. Here we go. So, the point standing right now in the cutoff line, Jeff Weimer, who's actually right there, looking to try to get in. Because everybody knows, cleanracing.com. Let's do that. Go there and let's look. What we got. After the night, it'll be the first round of the chase going in the next week. Sherwood's in, Altice in, Peterson, Dyer, Lane, Ben, Grant, Boyer, Stewart, Anderson, and Weimer. Right now, Eric Anderson, yeah, he's fighting. Weimer, he's fighting. So those guys are fighting. The cutoff, Gary and Smith, but our defending series champ. Unfortunately, not nowhere near it. So to defend the title this season, not going to happen. So even though Ghost, he's looking to win, yeah, bad. The man who is right on the outside looking, who needs to get some points over Weimer or Anderson, is this man right here, Carey. He needs to go. Go time. Pit stops. Interesting to see when our leader comes in. Got Ghost right here. Stewart hanging on to second. Altai's trying to close in for that third place spot here tonight. Pit stops among us. On a big question of, I think they should be able to go the distance. They went 31 laps before. So they went 41, 51, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they'll be fine. They can go probably 40 laps. This will be the last pit stop of the night. There you go, Rob Sherwood, the leader on pit road. Hands it over to Stewart and Ghost up front. Now with this being green flag stops, it'll be interesting to see if Stewart and Ghost come in this next time by, because you don't want to give up too much track position. You got to be able to run those guys back down. You don't want to run out of time. Going to see Sherwood's going to be fast. 4 tires. I would think about coming in like now. Before Sherwood gets his lap back, I would come in. If I was them up front, I mean, them staying out like they are right now, yeah. And let's just see how fast Sherwood is. Lap time wise, I mean, that last lap, 33.68, 69, boy, for Ghost and Stewart. Let's see what Sherwood is when he passes the line. If I'm them guys up front, yeah, here they come on pit road. That's a smart move by Stewart. I don't know why Ghost's not coming. Let's see what Stewart gets this lap. Or Sherwood gets this lap, excuse me. Sherwood ran a 31.97, so he's running a solid 0.2 faster. Almost 0.2 faster. 2 seconds, excuse me, 0.2. Wow. 2 seconds faster than Ghost. Yeah, Ghost, you got to go into the pits this time by. If not, they're just going to get blowing right by you. I mean, I get it. You want to stay out as long as you possibly can, but you're just giving up track position at this point. Massive track position. And Sherwood's right there, and if he gets on his lead lap, that's just even further on back. Right now, you've got the advantage with him. See him back there. Yeah. I never was a fan of if a guy like that pitted and then stay out and then let him get his lap back and then still stay out. Because you know he's going to come right by you and you're just giving up time at that point. New tires, he's not going to be able to do anything here. Whew, Kerry almost took the man out. Dyer, they were battling for the lead, then you got lap traffic coming in. I mean, I get the strategy. It's pretty much, yeah, I stay out, then I'm gonna have the advantage on long time. But after a while, that advantage with those tires will mean nothing with so much lap position gone. You see right there. I don't know why Dyer's not coming on pit road. That at this point, no, because the gap is only 30 seconds. It's going to take you 42 solid, 41, 42 seconds at least to get on and off pit road through everything. So you're going to lose. You're 12 seconds off the pace right now. Easily. And losing as you go. I would have rather have had that advantage when he was a lap down, maybe a couple seconds back, because then I would have the whole 31 seconds, whatnot, plus a couple, and I wouldn't be that far back. Now I'm going to really be hurting. I just don't think those tires are going to be good enough. We'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong on it. Hopefully I am. You see right there, Sherwood's going to take the lead. And watch Matthew. Yeah, it's already 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7, 8. Coming out of pit road now, 9. Yeah, I said 12, didn't I? 11. 12. It's going to be about 13 seconds. Wow, it's going to be over 13 seconds. Yeah, 13 seconds. And just to make up that ground, it's going to be more than that. Yeah, just to make up that kind of ground. Same thing with Ghost. He's 13 seconds back. Not going to be quite. I mean, the last lap was 32-34 for Sherwood. Even at Ghost's fastest time, if he's running 31.8s, that's not even a second. Yeah, he ran a 31.5, so he's still not even a second faster than Sherwood. That's what I'm saying. You just gave up so much track position. And track position is crucial here. I mean, don't get me wrong. So you can see right there, obviously, yes, tires are definitely beneficial, but the tire falls off so quick. And I think that's what we're going to see. So I think these guys are going to need a caution with 25 to go here tonight. It's been a thriller. It's been this man Sherwood, and he's hoping he doesn't have no bad luck jump up and bite him. But we're going to step away. Let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here in a few.
Hi, I'm Blaine Smith, the Executive Director of Team Red, White, and Blue, and I want to take a minute just to welcome you on board and let you know that we're proud to have you as a new member of our team. This short video is a way for us to give you an idea of what you can expect from your experience at Team Red, White, and Blue, and also what we expect from you in return. Something that's really, really important to the fabric of our organization is our Eagle ethos. It's just 6 words, but they mean a lot to us, and they guide us in all we do. Those 6 words: passion, positivity, people, commitment, camaraderie, and community are more than just organizational values. They're what we're all about and what we strive to work for in all of our programs and in every single one of our interactions. The next thing I want you to know is that we are an inclusive organization by design. We're open to veterans of all eras, of all ages, branches of service, combat experience, as well as active duty service members, their families, their friends, and just supportive members of the community that come out and take part in our mission. Every single person is important to what we do. All are welcome, and we look forward to seeing you all out there.
And then if you want to, just a little bit about how the foundation helped you.
You know, I was in a pretty serious deal, as most people know about. It's a pretty tough deal, very traumatic for my family. A lot of stuff that we went through that people would never understand. Without the assistance from the Steve King Foundation and several other donors as well, we could have come out of that thing in financial ruin. But it just takes a lot out of your family just to go through rehabilitation, all the medical bills. There's so many hidden expenses and stuff that you would never know about until you actually get involved in something like that. And you know, and even if you help somebody out with 500 or 1,000 or 100, whatever it is, you know, it means a ton to the person, you know, just to be able to live and to get through these things. It takes an ungodly amount of money, time, effort, patience, you know, with the families, the doctors, you know, to be able to get through a traumatic experience. And, you know, with the Steve King Foundation, that makes everything a lot better.
All right, we're back here. We got 19 to go here tonight, Charlotte. Rob Sherwood Steele out front, leading the way in this one here at Clean Racing League here tonight. Altice is trying to close in. Altice right here. Stewart. Going to close in here. Just a few. Okay, getting down to the end of it here. Got Stewart, Altice. 15 to go. Stewart going to be able to close in there on Altice. They might be able to close in on Stewart. I mean, that's kind of looking like it's happening. Check on Ghost back here. He's up to 10. He's going to need a lot of help. We were talking about Justin Carey. He's looking to try to punch his way into the championship here. Countdown. Up over Weimer right now. Battling with Anderson. Sideways right there. Wow. That was Grant too. Anderson hanging on. 13 to go. Fred said he wanted to be in the bed by 9:45. I tell you. There you go, Fred. Okay, right here, we're looking. Riding him, man. I tell you what, it's heating up for the lead. Joshua Altice here. I mean, every time you turn around, this guy and his solar machine never ceases to amaze me. I mean, he amazes me all the time. I mean, yeah, he's there. I mean, he is there. And I know Rob's sitting there going, you got to be kidding me. Wow. Stewart's back there, too. Got a good little battle going on back here around by Ford. Grant and Anderson kind of heating up a little bit. Anderson's there on him. Kind of hopefully try to keep an eye on going on up front. You can see that up front there. See Anderson looking like he's diving on the inside. We're going to have 10 to go this next time by. It's 1.5 mile. Charlotte Motor Speedway. A little blinking right there from Grant. Doesn't man do anything. Still over the hole strong there. Anderson still taking that inside from him. Shoot off down the backstretch here. Can't see what's going on up front real quick when it comes around this corner. You see right now still Sherwood out front with that one. This is the battle right here. See, man, Carey's wanting to make up every position he possibly can. And Wimmer's falling. Remember that cutoff we were talking about. Carey right now is only 8 points, looks like, behind the cutoff of Wimmer. So, I mean, Wimmer's definitely in jeopardy here. And losing spots as Carey's gaining them. Yeah, it's right now. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 positions. That might be enough for Carey to sneak his way into this championship, and it might be a long shot wolf here. Wow. Definitely don't want to wreck. One thing you don't want to do. Dyer's on those newer tires. Here's what I would do. I'd let Dyer go. I'd let him go because Dyer's on those new tires and he's wanting to make it through the field. Yeah, no, Carey, come on. I told you need to let him go. That right there just lost him a lot of positions. I mean, now Matthew, in the defense there of Carey, Matthew knows he had stronger tires to make that move. Matthew probably should have backed off, went back down to the underside of those two guys. He was putting his nose up in there a little strong, so yeah, not what I would say was a good move with new tires. Probably definitely could have done a little bit different. Ooh, Grant's up in the wall. Got that thing all kind of slick. I still think Carey might be okay. Maybe. No, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he's only 6 now. Just that little bobble right there. Losing him those positions, it might have knocked Carey out of the playoffs. I think that move by Matthew Dyer, I mean, again, I'm not going to 100% put him on him, but I think both gentlemen right there in that situation needed to understand. One, Matthew needed to understand he's way faster. But putting his nose in like he did, probably should have backed off, went back down, shot it down on the inside, and just blew right by both of them. Instead of trying to, shove his nose in there. Because it cost Carey. Carey probably should have saw and been heads up, realized that, okay, let Matthew go. He's got those stronger tires. So, yeah, could have played out either way. But, man, just unfortunate. Because this right here could cost him. Cost him a chance to get into that cutoff. Yeah, he's in the wall too hard. If he loses another spot to Ghost, oh boy. Frustration. I think he's driving frustrated right now. I think that's the thing, man, Carey's doing. He knows he's got to get those 2 spots back in front of him. Right there, you see Rozzy and Grant, they're battling hard. As far as the tire situation goes, Dyer's the only one that's been able to make up any ground. Ghost is just kind of stuck. Here's what Carey doesn't want to see, because Ghost is on a heck of a lot better tire than what Carey's sitting on. Carey's got to get back around some of these dudes in front of him. I mean, the laps are winding down. 3 to go. Sherwood up front leading it, though. Got a good one. I'm wanting to watch this battle back here. Gary's going to want to get around Grant. The problem is Ghost is going to go blowing right by, he's going to go blowing right by Gary. Yeah, those new tires. I knew it. Oh, and just like that, I think Jeffrey Wimmer's going to probably be like, man, I'm gonna buy a cake to that man Matthew Dyer. Oh, Rob Sherwood. He's hoping to put her in victory lane. Maybe win him a championship this season. Heading down the back stretch for the final time. All Tice right there in second. Got Jason Stewart. He's holding on to third. And out of four. Coming to the checkered flag for the night here at Charlotte. Memorial Day race here for the Clean Racing League. Rob Sherwood wins it. All Tyson second. Jason Stewart pulls her off here in third. What a finish to this one. And I think Justin Carey, I don't know, 2, 4, 6. We'll have to get the notes, but I think it's going to be close. Not going to 100% say, but it's going to be close. Wow. Stewart's got his mic and everything cut off. Jason, join the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, I got a copy.
Well, man, I tell you what, held on to third. You know, it's just typical kind of momentum style track here, but came out of here pretty good tonight.
Yeah, it's not one of my better tracks, and just trying to get points, getting into the chase. I think we did that.
Hey, no doubt. Well, I'll tell you what, that's all that matters, man. The end game here, but the end of the season, came home, good finish here tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Speed Ranch Setups and Patriot Marketing and Media. Check them out on Facebook. And thank you for the broadcast. I love watching them every Monday or Tuesday.
There you go. Jason Stewart, man, bringing her home at third. Grab all ties. All ties, Joe, in the booth. Got a copy?
10-4, Joe. I got you.
Well, man, you was able to muster up and get you a second place here. Good finish heading off into the chase. How was you feeling at this track?
Yeah, it felt really good. Rob and I ran a couple practice laps. We were actually both just at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, so it was kind of cool to come out here and run 1-2 when we just spent all weekend together watching the real thing.
Come by and talk to me about solar, man. What's up? Oh,
I know, that's right, man. All these electric bills, I tell you what. But no, man, Charlotte's always a fun track. I mean, it's the free track that really everyone starts at, so I feel like everyone feels like they have a good shot when they can come here. And I think Rob and I had pretty much equal pace. I got held up a little bit early in the race, and probably used my stuff up a little harder than I wanted to, and that kind of set us back a little bit. But I had a really good pace at the end, and I think Rob and I were pretty much just equal at the end. So unfortunately, you can't pass when you're equal. So we gave it all we had.
Hey, still a good finish. Come on, second. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, as always, shout out to Chris Smith and everyone that runs the Clean Racing Truck Series. I love how much this league has grown over the last couple seasons, and Chris always does a great job, so I appreciate all his efforts and to continue growing this league. So shout out to him. Want to thank you, Joe, and OSR Network for broadcasting our series and always putting on a good show. Congratulations to Rob, my teammate, on getting the win. I know that's big for him because he's going to miss a couple playoff races, so he was trying to stack up as many playoff points as possible to see if he can maybe squeak his way in. I think, missing a race or two in the playoffs. So going to be a little challenging on his end, but happy for him. He's been really, really good this season. So I'm glad he could get the win. And of course, shout out to Matt Dyer and my other teammate, Zachary Peterson. So good runs by everyone. And last but certainly not least, well, actually, before I get to that, I do want to take a moment to, just extend, I don't know if you really call it Happy Memorial Day, but want to, just thank all the men and women out there that fight for our freedoms and that we were able to enjoy a holiday like this. This stuff, as silly as it is, iRacing, we're not able to do that without the men and women that have paid the ultimate sacrifice. So just want to thank all of them, thank all the veterans for keeping us safe, and last but certainly not least, Sinbar Solar. Joe, I'm telling you, send me a message, man. These electric rates, they're not going down anytime soon. Walk you through how solar works, and we'll see if we can save you some money.
There you go, the man coming home in second. That's Joshua Alltype. But this guy got it cleared here tonight. Rob, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, Joe.
Well, he's on rails out there, and nothing came out and broke it tonight. But, man, you look good. How's you feeling?
Felt really good, honestly. I knew we had good long run pace. I was impressed that I was able to keep my short run pace like I was. Kind of helped to have Josh behind me because he kind of just settled in and said, hey, do your thing. And he knew if I was saving, then he was saving, so we could make it up on the back end. The truck just got so progressively loose as the run went on, especially off 3 and 4. Just you couldn't really afford to not be in the throttle to make up time. If you didn't, you lost time. But it's just, that thing got uncomfortable after about 25 laps or so.
Well, like you said, man, it definitely is one of these momentum style tracks. You had it on rails out there. Got the win here tonight. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, thank my wife as always for letting me do this nonsense every week. Thank my dad. I know he was either watching now or going to watch later. Thank my teammates, especially Josh. He was great to work with me tonight. I'm glad we came home with a 1-2. Dyer came home for us, so that's good. I need to actually go back and see where Zach finished. I haven't seen. So looks like he finished ninth. So good night for him. Thank you as always for broadcasting. Thank Chris for putting in the effort. And I just want to say happy Memorial Day. Thank you to everybody who served. We went to the 600 this weekend. It was a really cool experience to be a part of, and thankful to be back here racing.
There you go, Rob Sherwood, man, blistering it here tonight for the Clean Racing League here at Charlotte. Folks, hope everybody had a good Memorial Day weekend. And for myself and everyone here at the Clean Racing League, have a good night.